In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 8, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston College versus Pittsburgh. College hoops action on Tuesday afternoon, and we will see the Boston College Eagles grapple with the Pittsburgh Panthers at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, in the first round of the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament. Both teams went to 6-14 in league play this year, and they also split the 2 meetings between each other. The Boston College Eagles are 11-19 this season and have lost 3 games in a row. Boston College lost to Georgia Tech in overtime by a score of 82-78 in their last game. Boston College allowed Georgia Tech to shoot 56.6% from the field and turned the ball over 14 times in the loss. Gideon Zachary led the Eagles with 19 points and 4 rebounds in the game. Boston College is averaging 66.4 points per game and is giving up 68.5 points per game against, while also averaging 34.8 rebounds per game and 12 assists per game. Mackay Ashton Langford is averaging 12.1 points per game and 3.3 assists per game, while DeMar Langford Jr. is averaging 11.1 points per game and 4.8 rebounds per game for the Eagles. Boston College is shooting 42.1% on field goals, 70.9% on free throws, and 30% on three-pointers. The Pittsburgh Panthers are 11-20 this season and have lost 4 games in a row. Pittsburgh is coming off of a loss against Notre Dame by a score of 78-54. Pittsburgh allowed Notre Dame to shoot 56.3% from the field and gave up 14 made three-pointers in the loss. Malumeduge led the Panthers with 13 points and 8 rebounds in the game. Pittsburgh is averaging 62 points per game and is giving up 68.1 points per game against, while also averaging 34.1 rebounds per game and 11 assists per game. John Hugley is averaging 14.7 points per game and 7.9 rebounds per game, while Jamarius Burton is averaging 12.5 points per game and 3.6 rebounds per game for the Panthers. Pittsburgh is shooting 41.5% on field goals, 69.8% on free throws, and 31.5% on three-pointers. Boston College is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 neutral site games. The under is 4-1 in Boston College's last 5 games as a favorite. Pittsburgh is 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 neutral site games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games. The over is 4-1 in Pittsburgh's last 6 games. The favorite is 5-2 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 7 head-to-head meetings. These 2 teams split their regular season series, with Boston College winning 69-56 and Pittsburgh winning 69-67. Both of these teams come into this game on a losing streak, but will try to win 5 games in 5 days for a berth in the NCAA tournament. These 2 teams are very similar, and the game could go either way. So Pittsburgh to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Pittsburgh's offense has been among the worst in the nation, as they have averaged just 62 PPG overall, and I cannot see them topping that number in this one, as the Eagles have played well on defense of late. The Boston College offense has not been great this year, as they have averaged just 66.4 PPG overall, including just 66 PPG in their last 6 games. Yes, Pittsburgh's defense has been a mess of late, but it has been decent overall this year, and with the extra time off, they should get back on track some in this one. We also note that the Eagles are 280th in tempo while the Panthers are 329th. So we will not see a fast-paced game at all. Look for a low-scoring game here. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. NC State versus Clemson. College basketball action on Tuesday afternoon, and we will see the NC State Wolfpack take on the Clemson Tigers at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York in the first round of the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament. NC State went 4-16 in league play while the Tigers were 8-12. Clemson won the lone regular season meeting by a score of 70-65 on the road. The Clemson Tigers are coming off of a 4-point win against Virginia Tech in their last time out. P.J. Hall scored 12 points and Alex Hemingway added 11 to lead the Tigers. David Collins and Al Amirdaz scored 10 points each for Clemson in the win. The North Carolina State Wolfpack are coming off of a 13-point loss against Florida State in their last time out. Terquavian Smith finished with 30 points for NC State. Jericho Helms added 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks, and Darian Sebron had 17 points and 5 assists in the loss. The major difference as of late has been on the defensive side, as the Wolfpack are allowing 91.3 points in their previous 3 games, while the Tigers are giving up 64.6 points in their last 5 games. These two teams have played just a single game against one another this season, and Clemson won 70-65 with NC State shooting 23 free throw attempts, and I do not picture this being the same number in a bigger game now. The Wolfpack are 4-9-1 against the spread in their last 14 Tuesday games and are 15-36-2 against the spread in their last 53 games overall. The Tigers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 neutral site games as a favorite and are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 neutral site games. So Clemson to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the offensive side of the game recently, NC State is averaging 71.8 points in their previous 4 games, while Clemson is scoring 76 points in their last 3 games. Both programs are not shooting well so far, as the Wolfpack are shooting 41.5% this year, while the Tigers are shooting 45.7% this season. The under has hit in 4 of the previous 5 Wolfpack games versus a team with a winning record, as well as in 4 of the last 5 Tigers games. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Georgia Tech versus Louisville, Tuesday evening on the college hardwood, and we will see the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets take on the Louisville Cardinals at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York in the first round of the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament. Georgia Tech went just 5-15 in league play while the Cardinals were 6-14. Louisville won the lone regular season meeting 67-64 on the road. Georgia Tech comes into this game with a 12-19 record overall, and they have gone 12-16-2 against the spread. In the last game against Boston College, it took overtime, but Georgia Tech was able to win 82-78. The biggest issue for this Georgia Tech team has been inconsistency. But this is still a team that could go on a run. The Yellow Jackets are averaging 74.9 points while their defense is giving up 70 points per game. Michael DeVoe has been the best player for the Yellow Jackets, averaging 18 points while shooting 46.4% from the field and 38.7% from behind the three-point line. According to Ken Palm's adjusted efficiency margin, the Yellow Jackets are 163rd in the sport with a plus 0.69 rating this season, while the Cardinals are a little ahead of them at 144th in college basketball with a plus 2.04 rating. Louisville has a size advantage as they are averaging 8.7 offensive rebounds per game this year, while Georgia Tech is averaging 7.4 offensive rebounds per game. The Louisville Cardinals won by 3 points on the road against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets earlier this season, so they should be able to control this game here as well. This Louisville offense is so bad, and I just don't trust them to keep this game close. Look for Louisville to struggle to get to 60 points, and that is going to be the difference as the Cardinals get the job done. So Louisville to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Neither team has been great on defense overall, but Georgia Tech has played better at that end of late, and they are 58th in three-point defense. Louisville will have a tough time scoring from. Long range in their offense has been a mess of late anyway, as the Cards have averaged just 62 PPG over their last 7 games. The Georgia Tech offense has been nothing special of late, as they have averaged just 63.4 PPG over their last 12 games. Neither team plays all that slowly, but neither plays all that fast either, and the first meeting did put up just 131 points. Lastly, the under is 5-1 in Louisville's last 6 games versus a team with a winning percentage below .400. These teams played once during the regular season, and the game ended with 131 total points, and that was with 31 fouls called and 34 free throw attempts. Louisville is averaging just 65.8 possessions in their previous 3 games, so they will look to slow down the game here. However, at this point the value is on the under, as it is 3-0-1 in the Yellow Jackets' last 4 Tuesday games, as well as hitting in 4 of the previous 5 Cardinals games as a favorite. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.